back, y'all. I had to fix my phone. What's up, for hour and a half? Hope get everybody back in the room. I had to fix my phone, y'all. Somebody had called and it was doing all kind of crazy stuff. I was missing half of the conversation that we were having. I hope everybody come back on because we had a very good conversation going on there. All right, welcome back to the room. Go ahead and announce yourself. We're picking back up from our conversation on men and women and why we can't seem to agree when it comes to our perspectives. But if you're coming back to the room, let me know if you are a woman or a man. A man, put a 1, woman, put a 2, so I know who I'm talking with. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. I gotta hopefully get my my peeps back so we can get back on this conversation that we was having. Hopefully everybody can come back. I have no clue as to what you're saying. So I mean, yeah, please make it clear to me if you can. If you're a man, put a 1. If you're a female, put a 2. So I know who's in the room. If you don't mind, could you please hit that like button so that I know that you are interested in this conversation. And by our last live just a few minutes ago, I'm sure at least they were. Hit that like button for me, as well as if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay in contact with me so we can discuss future conversations. You read first, please. Mr. Struggle, or Struggler, whatever your name is. We're having a real conversation here, and I don't know if you saw my troll video, but I asked people out on live. I'm trying to be polite here, okay? So if you're not going to be serious, carry on or either stay silent. If you want to join into the conversation where we can have a decent conversation, join in. Let me know if you are a male, put a 1. If you are a female, put a 2. And we are resuming back, and I apologize to y'all for my phone. It had messed up. Where I've been all your life? Married. Yeah, I was married. I was married, but for the most part of my life, I probably was single. You know, I was single with kids. Where are you from, Struggler? I'm from Florida. But that is sweet, Lonzo. But yeah, don't you ever let you feel, any woman make you feel like that, ever. Unless she gonna have to use something else, because that one right there ain't gonna work. Ugh. Who all has joined us back in the room? Go ahead and let me know you here, because I can't tell. You know, I had to restart it. So, oh, you're welcome, Lonzo. I had to restart the chat, y'all. I had messed up. I had forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So it had I couldn't see the conversation. I kept kind of scrolling to see what y'all was saying, but I couldn't see what y'all were saying because it was blocked. Paul. Hi, Paul. How you doing? Paul, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do if you're enjoying this conversation. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. But the discussion we're talking about is men and women and why we just can't seem to agree when it comes to our perspective on things. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean you're in a marriage or anything like that. It doesn't. It's good if you are, but we're talking just in general. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. I don't know who that is, but my Lord and Savior, that's who I look to. But okay, struggler. I'm trying to fill you out, struggler. Please don't come in here with foolishness. I don't want to be rude to you, but I'm gonna have to X you out if you're gonna start acting crazy. So I'm in my late 30s, and why don't people think like me? They keep saying times have changed, and I'm living in the old days and age. I don't understand how people. I don't understand what people be thinking nowadays when it comes to just morally about the man, woman's role. I don't get it. This new age thing. Times have changed, but some things aren't going to change. You can change them all you want, but the way everything is structured is the way things are structured. So we can't change no matter who think they can. We can. And that's probably part of the problem as well when it comes to clarification on how people feel and what they're saying and stuff like that. Because everybody's trying to make things out of something out of nothing, like literally. We try to make up different sexes. Like you either male or you're a woman. You ain't nothing else. I mean, either one of the other. And we can't decide that. We can't pick that. Hold the door open for a lady. Pull her chair. Get the bill. Rub her feet. Well, that last part would be nice. If that's what he wanted to do. But phobia might be they don't want to touch nobody's feet. So I could understand that as well. But yes, you're right. Opening the door. A man opened the door for a woman. Like growing up, that's how my dad did me and my sisters and my mom. Like we didn't open no car doors or nothing like that. He did it for us. And he said, and when you grow, this is what a man is supposed to do for you. We didn't have to do that. But we also had roles that we did too growing up. Like we kept the house clean. Now my brother cleaned the bathroom, took out the trash and stuff like that. But when my mom cooked and came to cleaning, that's what we did. We had to clean the house, And I'm a big neat freak. Like I like stuff clean. Right. It's the new modern day ideal of what a man is and what a woman is. It works both ways. Sometimes I think some people are just stuck on stupid and they're just I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like I said, normally that is something I'm still working on, my mouth, because I know it can get recognized, but it just seems like people in general, people are wild. People are wild. The way people look at things are wild. The way people try to make things seem like something that it ain't is extreme. Just treat her like a lady. Where has that gone? Sherry is dead. Yeah. Well, that's because a lot of ladies want to be, unfortunately, a lot of ladies do want to take on the role of men sometimes, I don't know why, but some do. And I think maybe it's crossing over a little bit. Because of that, it's crossing over to where the roles are being so blurred, like slowly each section is like losing who they are. Well, quickly nowadays. Right. I don't know. And some women might be asking that question. Some women might be asking, well, where are all the men that do treat their women like ladies? Because I heard a conversation one time where they was talking about back in the day, back in the 90s, they very seldomly called a woman a B, right? In their rap music or whatever. Like, it was, you're not finna disrespect a woman like that. They're not finna be calling her all these B's. But now, in today's time, women themselves, literally, like, unless they use that word in a derogative term, they use the word B as a term of endearment. No. Like, if I hear another female calling me a B, then me and you finna have a problem. Like, but to some females, calling her the B word is like calling her somebody of some type of high standard. When they calling somebody a B, you gonna get beat down, one, or we looking at them like a female dog, because that's what a B is. It's a female dog, right? It's not a woman. That's calling a woman that, or calling a woman a hoe and all this other stuff. That's not good. But then in that same token, you want to be called this, but you want to be treated like you say, like a lady. You want a man to do this, you want a man to do that. Well, first you got to learn, ladies, you have to respect yourself in order for somebody to respect you. One, you got to give them a reason to respect you. You can't be out here, and I know a lot of people have tried to take it, well, it shouldn't matter about the way she's dressed and stuff like that. It shouldn't, but it does play a major part, right? You have to carry yourself a certain way and perceive yourself off to people if that's how you want people to, look at you, okay? Listen, I think it's just so many drugs these young generation is on. It really is distorting their vision of life. Now, let's be honest. Have you had a guy my age talk like this? Well, I will say this. Well, hold on. Yeah, I have. I can't even lie. I have had guys your age talk to me that way. Only because they were trying to talk to me, okay? But have I seen a guy your age? I have a son your age, actually, and he'll talk probably the same way as you're talking. Not probably, he will talk the same way you're talking, because that's how he treats my daughter. But outside of my two son-in-laws who are in your age group, and they treat my daughters very, very well. It ain't too many out there like that. No, it's not. It's not a lot. Again, those men have mothers that was raised in my time. They had their mothers come from my generation, where that type of thing was still going on. Women who are having children at a really young age, and now their kids are adults now, maybe not much. Because that whole thing of how they was raised is not the same anymore. The dynamic is dying out. And like I said, I'm 50. The average person live anywhere from 75. Some people might make it to 100. Within the next 50 years, women like myself are going to be gone. And so if this new generation coming up behind us don't have that same thing instilled in them, I'm almost scared to say what the future is going to hold for a lot of people. Hi, Rich. How you doing? You love 50? You love women in their 50s? So have you ever dated a woman in her 50s? The woman that you were married to, how old was she your age? And is that the reason why you now like older women because of experience with your younger wife? I'm just kind of curious as to where your mind is. If you're just joining the room, put a 1 if you are a man, put a 2 if you are a female, so I'll know who I'm talking to, because sometimes I can't really tell based off of these names. Okay, you haven't. So your wife, your ex-wife, 39. Oh, I'm sorry, your ex-girlfriend was 39. I thought y'all was married. So you definitely don't be putting up with nothing like from nobody you ain't married to. I mean, don't put up with it either way, but definitely not with somebody you're not married to. Okay, so you're 39. So that's like a woman in their 50s, like an 11-year difference, maybe 11 plus year difference between the two of y'all. I don't see that being too bad, I guess. Hey Nancy, how you doing? That's not being too bad. Like, I don't know, maybe I have to start changing my limits, because I've always said I would not talk to a guy. Hold on, let me make this clear. When I first started dating, I did talk to a guy when I was in high school that was in his 20s, and I was like 17 or whatever. And we stayed together for a very long time. But after that relationship, I said that I would never date somebody that was that much older than me ever again in my life, because it just was not, it ended so badly. Right. So I always said that 5 years up, 5 years down is my range when it comes to talking to somebody. Like, so talk to somebody who was like 45 or no more than 55. And that's because my parents had me at a young age. So if I go too high, now I'm dating somebody who's my mom and my dad's age. I can't do that. Mentally, I'm kind of stuck in a bad place, I guess. Like my parents had me at a real young age, and but yet I'm an older woman. And also, like, far as I know, some older women don't mind dating younger men, like they're real young, because I've met a few myself. You know, I've spoke to other women that are older and be messing around with young people. But I have kids and grandkids. I have my oldest is 30 years old, right? It'll be really hard for me to talk to somebody close to my child's age, you know. All that in the previous live, my daughter, my oldest, will say, "Mama, go back. You do your thing." It just will feel a little weird to me. Okay, so it was a 2-year gap. Hey, good night, Leones. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. I think I be trying to pronounce people's name out too much. But Leon, can I call you Leon? Good night. What time is it where you're at? 'Cause 6:29. Well, I guess it is evening for us. So when it came to me dating younger guys, I never really dated anyone too much younger than me. Although I will say this, a lot of younger guys do approach me, and I'm trying to understand the reason why. I don't know. Because like I said in a previous post, I'd be like, you know, I might be too old for you, but is your daddy single? You know, but you know, it is what it is. And I don't know, my name's there, and it's difficult. You can call me Leo. Okay, Leo. Love has no age. Yeah, I guess love. I can love anybody, right? But that don't necessarily mean I can be with anybody. That's two different things. But I know some people don't put an age limit on things. Some people don't. Oh, I said that's strong. That's just my, like I said, that's just my belief. I don't knock anybody that is comfortable with it. Their situation allows it to happen. You know, if that's who they love, that's who they love. You know, my sister, when we were younger, she used to love older men. I was like, girl, you crazy? But you know, she loved way older guys. I mean, but that was her thing. So I'll never know if I don't try. I'm talking about how I would feel. I know how I would feel about that situation. Like if I was to be involved with a 30-something-year-old man, and my oldest daughter is 30, and my oldest son-in-law, he just had a birthday. He's 33. I know how I probably would feel. I would feel like, you know, man, I'm wrong for talking to somebody that's young, because I could have literally pushed them out if I was. that just was going through my head. P.S. And then I'm just telling you how I feel. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking nothing nobody do. Like I've actually met someone who was in their 80s, that their husband was in 30s, and you couldn't tell that this woman was in her 80s at all. And they seem to have a great relationship. So, oh, that is what my daughter tells me. My daughter tells me, Mom, it don't matter if you the person, you like them. I don't care what their age is, you know. Because I even asked my kids, how would y'all feel if I dated somebody that was like in their 30s, you know, or in their young 30s, and they was like, I don't care. But I think it's more so just me. I'm following you from France. All right, Big Win. I think that would just be, though, because I guess in the back of my mind, I would have to be honest. I got all my stuff sitting up here. I would have to be honest. In the back of my mind, I would probably be thinking, like, is this person truly wanting to be with me? Or, like, because what happens when the next younger thing come around, right? What happens then? So that probably would play on my mental as well. I'm just a not honest person, and I would let that be known, you know? So outside of the fact he might be my kid's age, there might come some younger, better thing he wants, a woman that he wants, you know. And then are we mentally on the same page? Because like you said, a lot of people your age don't talk like you. So I applaud anyone that steps into that type of situation. I just don't understand it. Oh, okay. You love differently. Okay. How do you know you'll be able to be with since you say you never have, how would you know you will be able to be with an older woman, Alonzo? Or you're just assuming you can? He said it might be weird at first. So I asked you the question, how do you know you can do that? Hey, Miss Sally, how you doing? Oh, we was having a great conversation here today about the perspective of a man and a woman, and why we see things so differently, and why we can't seem to understand each other on that level. It got pretty deep in this conversation, Miss Sally. But I am having to close out that live because my phone messed up. And I'm recording on the phone. So I was hoping the people came back. Yeah, it should already be, well, I don't know if it's actually uploaded yet. But yeah, it's already released so that it can go out to the public whenever it finished loading up on the system. So you will definitely be able to look at it. Yeah, I don't think it's on yet, but it will be. I was trying to make a video and my phone ran out of space. Right. What happened to me earlier, because I was supposed to get on at 3 o'clock. I had to schedule it till 4 because my phone was messing up. This is a real question. I know, because I'm a man that's of a different caliber. Okay. That's what I did. I deleted some stuff on my phone. And that's exactly what I did. So Miss Sally, because Miss Sally is a older woman like myself. How do you feel about older women and older women dating young men? How do you feel about that? But I hear what you're saying, Alonzo. I do. Right. Yes, my ex-husband was one. You said, Miss Sally, and you done took a long pause. Ah, he want a cougar? I don't know what he want. I mean, I don't know if he want a cougar or not, but he was just asking. We were just talking about it. I know what type of person y'all. Yeah, I know what type of person y'all are. Yeah, just put it like that. But I still think that boils down to the individual person versus overall, because I'm sure there's some awful ones in that category as well. Okay. I don't go by that whole the sign thing and what a person is based off of their sign, because that's a bunch of crap. It goes for each individual person. Now, some things might match up sometimes, but not all the time. Older women come with a lot of knowledge. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But my question with Alonzo is it because of how women have treated you in the past that you're now looking at an older woman, or is an older woman something that you really wanted to be with? So you're trying to gain some of that knowledge. That's why you want to be with an older woman? Okay, Miss Sally, and that's what Alonzo said. He said if you truly in love, age don't matter. I've already said my take on how I feel about the situation. Like I told him, like I expressed a little of both. Okay, like I've expressed, because I'm in one of those kind of situations. Yeah, I have kids that are in their 30s. That I have a child is in their 30s. Son-in-law's in their 30s. I myself am 50 years old. My parents are only in their 60s. I just can't really. Well, unless it's my daughter. But oh well. I don't have a daughter, so age doesn't matter to me. So if it was okay, so that changes things. So if you had a daughter, would you want your daughter talking to an old man? So if you had a daughter that was in her 20s, per se, would you want her talking to a 50 or 60-year-old man? Or in their 30s, would you want her to talk to a 50 or 60-year-old man? Because I feel like if you're going to say age doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter if it's a man or a female. It really shouldn't. If age doesn't matter, it could be whatever. It could be my daughter. It could be my son. It could be me. I had my babies young too. My daughter is 19 and my son is 18. Oh, yeah, you did. Hold on now, Miss Sally. Oh, Lord. Oh, Miss Sally. You don't came in here. You said, unless he got money and he is willing to share. Please don't say that. These people going to see, it's all about the money. She is playing. I know Miss Sally is playing. Because money does not matter. No, it shouldn't matter. But okay, he said I am. Yeah, you had them young. My youngest is 19. He'll be 20 this year. Hey, I got married at 20 years old, and my husband was 20. Well, we are going on 40 years of marriage, and we never, ever have money. Oh, Lord. So it ain't about the money. It's all about the love where y'all coming in at. So the question I'm saying though, if you said if it was your daughter, you'll feel different, or if he had money, he might things. Right, that's what matters. Y'all have one of them true marriages that stood the test of time and is still standing. Right. Okay. Now I feel a little bit better, Miss Sandy. Miss Sally. I feel a little bit better. Jesus. No, don't say that. Because this room is gonna eat up. Hey, Nancy. Things like they keep knocking stuff down. It get dark quick. That's like that money. The movie with Demi Moore and her husband was willing to let her have relationships with someone for $1 million. Right? I know that was a movie, but baby, he would have got punched out. He would have tried me like that. I'm not sleeping with nobody for no amount of money, sir. If she is happy and he treats her right, I can't stand in the way of true love, no matter what age. You're saying that about your daughter, Alonzo? So if your daughter brought in a man my age, she's 20 years old, and she brought a man my age to you and said, Dad, me and him are going to get married, you'll be okay with that? With a 30-year age gap? My mom was 28 and my dad was 50. Okay, Miss Nancy. So you wouldn't have a problem with it either, Miss Nancy. But they was married back in a different time though, where a lot of that probably was more not looked upon as being, anything during that time. My grandmother too. My grandfather was older than her. Miss Nancy, I don't know, mix y'all name together. Miss Sally, would I date a younger man? I have dated younger men before, but there is a limit with me because of that awkward position that I am in. Okay, I typically go 5 years under, 5 years over. I think I almost dabbled into like almost, I think 10 years, but in the end, I think it was, I just couldn't do it. I mean, great person, I had nothing against him. He was very mature as a person, but I couldn't do it. Now 30 is a little bit much. So Alonzo, hold on. So, but it shouldn't matter because age ain't nothing but a number. So if you say that, then you would have to say to your 20-year-old daughter who's trying to date somebody in my age group, it's okay. Sally, he was mature. He was very mature for his age. Yeah, he was. But I also look like this because I am an older person who have had kids and all that other stuff as well. If I get with somebody who is younger and they don't have kids, because I typically find that with guys that I meet, for some reason none of them ever have kids. But if they don't have kids, then I'm robbing them of something that they will never have with me, because I'm not having any more children. I'm done. I'm not getting pregnant anymore. So like, that's, you know, in order to be with me seriously or take me serious, you have to be able to say, I don't want any kids. And so for a man that doesn't have any children wanting to get with me, that might end up being a problem if he ever decides he wants one. I was 21, my husband 22, now I'm 49 and he's with me. Right. Yeah, me and my ex, we were only a year and a half apart. He was younger than me though. Yeah, but typically I'm talking, normally anybody that I talk to is normally younger than I am, more so older than me. My kids are 20 and 27. My kids, my oldest is 30 and my youngest is 19. I have a 27-year-old, I have a 29-year-old, like, and then I also have grandbabies. So for a 20-year-old, for a 30-something-year-old man to be with me with no kids and I have grandkids, like, that's a lot. I want to do some traveling now. All right, I hear you, Lonzo. Me too. I want to start traveling too. Because as a single parent, it was a lot of stuff I couldn't do at a certain point in my life. Go ahead, Miss Sally, you can. I'm 63. Lorraine, you're 63. Your husband is 42. So there's almost like a 20-year difference between the two of y'all. And how was that with y'all? Did y'all face any struggles being together? Like, how was y'all able to? I want to travel. You're right, Miss Nancy. No, I never said it couldn't. I ain't never said it couldn't work, because I know people that it has worked. Is Dante married? No, he's not married. He came in his video and he said it again. I thought he was married because he kept saying his wife. Somebody said to me that man ain't married. He done had a whole bunch of girlfriends. But yesterday he did a video talking about him and his current girlfriend only been together for 5 months. And that he had the baby mama and the girlfriend at the baby's birthday party for the first time. And it was so awkward. And I'm like, hold up, I thought you said that was your girlfriend. I mean, your wife, not she your girlfriend? So no, they're not married. I don't know if she is pregnant because he never said she was. At least not to what I seen. I know she met his baby's mom yesterday. Not really. He's very mature for his age. We've been together for 15 years. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. Hold up. So you're 63 and he's, I thought it was, oh, you're 63 and he's 42. Okay. He had a whole video saying that his or her mom was upset that they got married. Yeah. Right. He did. I think maybe he got caught up words because no, he's not actually married. I think what it was her dad don't want her with him is what's going on because of his track record with women and not being able to keep a job. Sometimes they call their girlfriends. Right. Right. In our culture, that does happen. Typically, you'll hear them say they wife versus their wife. But I think they got this whole thing now where people be trying to call, you know, whether they're married or not, they're calling them their husbands or their wives, even though they're really not. Oh, she did? I don't know. I didn't see that video. No, we're legally married. Yeah, no, Miss Lorraine, I heard you. I thought you were saying he was 63 and you was 42. That's what I thought. But I read it wrong. They were in a living room and he was nearly in front of her kneeling. Yeah, he proposed to her, but they're not married yet. It almost seemed like I don't know, maybe I'm reading the room wrong, but on that video yesterday, it almost seemed like it was something going on between him and his baby mama still. That's just what it seemed like to me. And I know on previous videos how much he loved her, his baby mom, and he really wanted to be with her. See, you're 50 and I'm 37. We can talk as friends. I sent you my number. I stay in California. Oh, okay. You from? That's not too far. That's not too far from me. Saying she was pregnant. He was kissing her belly. Do you need it again? Alonzo, you sent me your number. I read that, but I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't see anything. Miss Sally, I don't know. I don't know if she's pregnant or not. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if she's pregnant or not. Go ahead, Austin. What's your question? And welcome to the room, Austin. If you're in the room, please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. No, you're good, Miss Sally. No, you're good. It's all, everybody's having conversations. Like, the topic is about men and women. But no, whatever you want to ask me, that's fine. I do not know everything, Miss Sally. I do not know everything. Okay, I can only elaborate on what I do know, right? And what I heard him say was yesterday was not married. She was his fiance, and that's why I don't even know about the baby. I have to watch that, I guess. Yes, Miss Nancy, I do have Instagram. On my Instagram, it's up under. It used to be Foxy Brown. Hold on, I think I changed it. I think I changed it to my business that I do, because I also make clothing and hair stuff like scrunchies and stuff for your hair. I put it under Tamara's Divine Creations, so that's my Instagram up under. But that's me. But it used to say Foxy Brown. Okay, you're Nancy B37. But while I'm here with my daughter, I kind of put that off to the side because I have none of my material here at her house. I have my sewing machine. I can't make anything, so I can't sell anything. Matter of fact, I even got an Etsy account. I had to kind of put that kind of on standby until I can get back home. Because that's like one of my little side businesses that I have. Should I get my nose first? I'm 13 and a boy. Fellas in the room, y'all probably want to answer that question for this man, okay? Mr. Juice want to know, should I get my nose pierced? He's 13 years old and he is a boy. I'll let a gentleman answer that question for you, Juice. If we were going to ask somebody something and I knew that they would know, it would be all. Well, I give you my honest, if I know it or not. I'll be honest. If I don't know, I'm not going to tell you I know. You want me to send my, I bet you didn't write it down. I don't have social media. I feel like it ruins relationship. You're not on social media, Alonzo? Oh, wow. Okay, Juice, DA just told you, no. Do not bring in your nose, okay? He told you don't do it. And Mr. Alonzo also told you, no. Wait till you're 18. Do not do it. So, baby, do not put that nose ring in your nose. This is coming from the fellows in the room who is trying to guide you the right way. I told my daughter, 21, Far as the nose ring, Miss Nancy, he's a young man and he's wanting to get a nose ring. He's 13. Besides that, hurt like a mother. You got a nose ring, Miss Sally? I'm scary when it comes to, I told y'all I am scared of needles. I am scary. Like I got holes in my ear right now, but me as an adult, if I was interested in getting another piercing, it probably wouldn't happen because no. I don't watch my grandbabies and my kids get that thing, and I'm like, I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to do it. You said the nun was unhappy about your nose ring? Yeah. My daughter have one. My second daughter, she has a nose ring. I'm a plain Jane too, as you can clearly see. Ain't nothing. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff all over me like that. I don't have, my son is a tattoo artist. I don't have not one tattoo on because I'm scared of needles. Even though he wants to, he keep trying to beg me, Mama, let me do a tattoo. Ain't gonna happen. No, Miss Sally, I don't have no tattoos. I wanted one, but I just can't get over the fear of being carved on. Like, and then I got a video on my YouTube where I took my son when he turned, for his 16th birthday, I let him get his first tattoo before he became an artist himself. And we got that recorded. I got it recording this on my YouTube page. Y'all can't see my reaction, but I'm sitting on here like this. Like, I'm scared. I'm paranoid for my own son getting his tattoo. But now that boy got many tattoos, ain't first money. And he, you know, he does them as well. So, he's Tattoo by Cho for those that want to know for the area. My son can give you a tattoo. No, I don't have a social media. Never. Have never. Well, I see way too many people with problems with that. I know a lot of people don't look at YouTube as social media, but it's kind of like social media, Alonzo. Now they get tattoos and piercing, my daughters. Right. Now my kids, all my kids except for the one I'm here with now, they all have tattoos, every last one of them. My baby girl, she got a huge tattoo on her back. It's pretty. And I was like, girl, how could you sit there and let them do that? Right. I stay in contact with all my high school friends. And Facebook was a way that we stayed connected. Like when I was a teenager, we was in the military, you know, well, my family's still in the military now to this day, but growing up as a teenager, we were military, so we moved around a lot. So when this whole Facebook thing came into fruition, this was like something good for us. We could finally connect back with each other. Right, Miss Sally. And that's the second reason why I don't have any. Because one, I don't like needles. I do not like pain at all. I don't like pain, but I do not like taking medicine. So I will deal with pain before I take medicine. I don't like taking medicine either. Okay, rock hand. That was a little different. Okay. Yeah. So I don't like pain either. But what I do not like even more than pain is taking meds. So if I get a head, like yesterday, y'all saw, I don't know if you was on my live yesterday, my head was hurting. I just had to go lay down because I'm not finna take no medicine for that. I don't want to become reliant on any medication whatsoever. Oh no. About the only time that I get medicine is if I ever have to get into a hospital for something, and that don't happen too often. I accept. Okay, bye, Roseanne. I'm finna put up with that. Like, nobody don't want to hear about that mess. Use Vicks salves on the forehead. What do you use that for, Miss Nancy? Oh, for the headaches? When I get headaches, use the Vicks. Normally, for the headaches, I say a prayer. I ask God to please take this pain away from me. I have to rock or whatever, you know. But I'm not finna take I don't want to take medicine because like my mom, she takes a lot of medicine, and now my daddy's starting to have to. Like, I think some of that stuff you probably can find a natural way to do it where you don't have to get addicted. You know, I ain't gonna say they're addicted, but always taking medicine. My mom, she do it because she say if she don't, she won't be here. But I pray to God, like that's one of the things. I pray to God I never have to get reliant on anything like that because I'm gonna be in trouble. I really am. I'm gonna be in some serious trouble. I've been Sally. Right. Oh, telling her bye. Right. Cause she was on some other stuff. But YouTube has never been this, and I have only been on YouTube for 4 days now. I used to just come on and for how to see videos. Right. Menthol go away. Right. I take meds. Okay, Miss Nancy, you have to take meds. Yeah, and that's one of my biggest fears. Like, you know, I'm getting up in age and stuff like that. I don't want to have to be reliant on meds. Like, no. I feel like there could be an alternative, a natural alternative to certain. Now, I realize that some things you have to take meds for. I do realize that, okay? But I'm saying, like, if it's something that I don't have to go aspirin just because, like, I have a headache. I can deal with the pain other ways. But, you know, because the body is designed to heal itself. It really is. I mean, if you really study how our body is, you could do certain things to promote self-healing using natural stuff. So, I pray to God, you know, God keep me that way. So far in 50 years, I haven't had to be relying on any kind of meds. Because I would really be in trouble. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like I said, my mom have to take a lot of medicine. But that's how, I feel like that's how they make their money. I think some of this stuff they be prescribing just to keep them even sicker. You know what I'm saying? To me, it seems like they could do stuff to help people get off of all those meds. But it's more profitable for them to keep them on than to make them off of it. Lost dog is back in the house. Yay! Right. At least tell her she should take my number. Oh, I don't know if Miss Sally's still here or not. I think she is. I know I kind of got confused with when I had to put the other lady off. I don't know if she was saying bye too. What did I miss? Oh, we've been talking about a whole lot of different stuff about continuation of what we was talking about. We was also talking about younger men dating older women. I just had to block the exorcist person that was accepting, you know what, demons and all. That wasn't even the first one to be in here. If you are new to the chat, thank you. Please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please to my channel and join the family so you can stay in contact with me. Alonzo, I don't know where you sent this number, but I don't have it. Unless you're somebody else that sent me their number, then I got that, but I don't know about you. What did I miss? I was busy with my wife. We are having a romantic dinner. Boss, now you be going it out with the missus over there. What y'all have for dinner tonight? I'm only going to be on here for about 4 more minutes because I think together I think it's been over 2.5 hours. I really enjoyed y'all though. Oh, mac and cheese, yellow rice, barbecue chicken. Yours sound like mine did. Yeah, but I had barbecue ribs. I didn't have chicken. What are boss thoughts of older women dating younger men? Yes, boss. Yeah, what is your thoughts about that? I gotta get up myself and go pick something in my door or something. You don't know about that? So, boss, I'm gonna ask you this question. If you had a younger daughter in her 20s or 30s, would you allow her to talk to a man my age in their 50s or 60s? I know I had somebody on here that said that they were married and they was 63 and their husband was 42 and they've been together for a very long time. Oh, Alonzo, if you did it then I probably didn't see it. My phone was messing up. I could barely see y'all messages. That's why I had to close that out, because I really couldn't see what was going on. Okay, boss. So boss said no, he ain't with it. He ain't with it. All right. So what is your age gap, boss, when it comes to a relationship? Because really, if you can accept it for a man, you should be able to accept it for a woman. So it should go either way, regardless. So what is your age limit when it comes to being with someone that is not your age? Hi, Carlos. How you doing? Yes, I would, Carlos. My ex-husband actually Puerto Rican. So I don't look at people for their color. I don't do that. Or their nationality or race. I look at people for themselves. That's it. Good. Thank you. I hope you are doing well yourself. Yes, I'm doing fine. 32 to 33. So basically 1 year. So they got to be within 1 year of each other, or you ain't having it, boss? Well, I have special people in my life that love me, but if you're talking about as far as a relationship, no, I'm not in a relationship, Carlos. Please tell me you forgot it, time. Unless you are, I'm not trying to, who are you? Like, because under Alonzo Jr., I do not know who you are. The only person that ever sent me his number, I still have that number, but I don't have yours. But I haven't talked to anybody, like, literally. How come you're not in a relationship? I mean, you look good, you look nice, you look pretty. Why I'm not in a relationship? Because whoever I'm supposed to be with have not found me yet. But I guess if I'm always in the house, then he ain't gonna be able to find me. Oh, Lord. I guess, of course, unless he's on a social media, because that's where I'm at now. And that's why I was laughing. He ain't gonna be able to find me through these doors, and then he got to through that military base too. He got to unlock that to find me and all that stuff. The only way he can see me at this point is like you're seeing me online. Right. So, boss, you would only give a person a year gap? Now, I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own thing. But 1 year, that's it? So, if I'm 50, I should only be with somebody who's 49 or 51 or 50? Okay. And that's kind of my thoughts on it. I say 5 years either way. 5 years under, 5 years over. The furthest back I would push it to, probably depending on the person, is I don't see anything that wrong with about 10 years. 40, somebody who's 40 years old, I ain't got no problem with doing that. As long as mentally somewhat on the same page. Now, back when I was younger, I'll be looking at that thing like, man, when I was 20, you was 10. Ugh, like, I can't do it. but now, yeah. Or when I was 10, you wasn't even thought of, or maybe you was thought of, but yeah, you know. So that's just how I look at things. I know everybody's not like that. I'm about to say, oh, this is a good video. All right. But they have to have the same faith in the Almighty God. They should have the same likes and dislikes. They must agree to disagree. Well, yeah, they gotta believe. Now I do believe in. They need to believe in God, like, because that'll be a hard thing, you know. I had this one guy. He was Muslim, and he, of course, he didn't believe in Jesus. He just believed in Allah. But like, and I was willing to get to know him as a person. But where the split came in at, when he couldn't see for, like, we would, like I told him, me and you would never be able to really be together, because there's a major split here. Like, you don't believe like my faith, and I don't believe in Allah, so I don't see how we're ever gonna make this work, you know. So yeah, that just wasn't gonna work. But as a person, he was like very cool. He was a very nice person. So if anybody accept whatever his belief was, because like I said, the man is the head, so that's who's going to lead. And that's what I kind of told him, you know, I can't live up under that, because I don't even first believe that. So I definitely don't know how this is going to work. You say, or they have to stay with me or her mom. Right. Well, if they're going to be married, then of course they will have their own place. I mean, unless they're just starting out and they need, you know, to be able to stay with you or whatnot. The black community. They're good. Kind of lives will do well in panel mode, so they can be discussed. Oh God, he is crazy. I don't want to start laughing on this live, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, once I get laughing, it's hard for me to stop. You got to get to stepping. Tell them in Martin Lawrence voice, gets to stepping. Well, y'all, I gotta probably end this here, because I gotta try to get dinner for me and my daughter. As always, be your brothers and your sisters. Keep God first. I will see y'all next live. I really enjoyed this conversation with y'all. I really did. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for talking. But I'll see y'all later. All right. Toodles.